Hello, everyone. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Hey, Bruce is on for 1 o'clock for the first time. No one will be here because Bruce never comes on at 1. He's on at 1:07. Crazy world we're living in. The Great Reset, which has now become the Great Awakening. New rules, new laws are appearing. We're seeing corruption like never before. We're not allowed talking about it. My ass. I'll talk about what I want to talk about here. Hey buddy, Rogue Dog, it's me. How's it going? Tomarabus. Eh mon frère, ça s'en vient malade dans le monde un peu. Là, ils vont forcer les enfants à se faire inoculer aussi. Les vaccins, ils en parlent. Un gros merci Thomas pour le support que tu donnes à la chaîne. Mes amis français, là. Vraiment. Gros merci. La chaîne OVNI Québec Astronomie, elle est incroyable. C'est tout grâce à vous autres. J'ai du sport, du monde en parlant du sport. Christophe, t'es de Savoie 73. On parle de toi, mon frère. Merci. Spaceworks. Hey there, Bruce. I hope all is well. Things are pretty good. It's the world that's not doing too good, but I'm doing pretty good. Hey, was that South Africa? Kundi. Yes, from South Africa. Kundi, thanks for coming back. Nice to see you again this week. Thank you very much. First time I saw Kundi channel was here last week. Some people from South Africa. I like to think that maybe people are connecting. Princess Christina of Lavanya. I didn't forget you. I jumped over you. Darla. Hello. Thanks, guys and gals, for being here. GT, as always, I appreciate it, bro, for always stopping by, supporting the channel. Thank you very much, GT. I hope you're well. I don't have to know most of you personally. I trust each and every one of you when you come here and you tell me about your lives and stuff. Some people, I guess, they paranoid a little bit about the ones that follow them. Does it really matter? Are you ever going to know if trolls are following you? Probably not. Darla's in the house. Victor Levic. Salut Bruce, ça va? Salut Victor. Hey, à tous les fois que je te vois, man, je pense à Benoît. Paquette. J'espère qu'il n'est pas parti à cause du petit incident de la dernière fois parce j'avais comme un peu joké, là. Tu sais. Mais j'espère que je ne l'ai pas insulté. Hey, Victor Levic. Comment ça que t'as pas de wrench, man? Zombie resistance. We need some of those. Always welcome. Any resistance? Thanks, zombie resistance. Victor Levic dans la maison. Merci encore, mon frère. Good to see you, Bruce. Caught my first UFO. Craig, 1971. Flying by the moon on the 27th of November, I believe, man. The 27th of November. Hey, man. You probably got China. I don't... You know what? A lot of you were telling me. I'm going to check that out, Craig. If you did put the video up, I will definitely check that out, mate. And, yeah, if you say around the 27th, man, that's really around the time that China was either on the moon or going. I don't know the exact date. And I don't know why I lost that. People are getting mixed up because on November 23rd, they went to the dark side of the moon. But then the 27th or around that area, they landed on Earth's side. So that's a lot of controversy around that. People are probably... Alexandros Tsirambidis. No, I want to pronounce this. Alexandros Tsirambidis. I hope I pronounced that right. I watch in the background. I thank you very much. Ponto Society, Melbourne, Florida. You guys rock. I thank you so much down there for checking and following the channel. Thank you so much. Alexandros, thank you for the generous contributions, man. You guys rock. Thank you very much. Thanks for connecting. I appreciate that more than you guys can even imagine. Alexandros, Pontus Society, checking in Melbourne, Florida. Thank you very much. Thank you, Alexandros, for stopping in. Hey, Dabs. Appreciate that. Greetings from a chilly Spokane, Washington. That's funny you say that, man, eh? Still 74, 73 degrees here in the house. Just to say we could put a coat on outside. I've gotten one snowfall, no accumulation yet. Hello, Penny Bunny. How is my sweet dear friend Penny Bunny with a nice smile doing? Hey, Penny. Get that channel back, Penny, yet? A lot of stuff going on. Now they're talking about the oculations, and we need codes to talk about things. That's what we're going to have to do. Vaccines, we'll call them the V. Okay, so the V, they're talking about Canadians, the UK, talking about the UK, Canadians are going to be stuck taking the V, whether they want to or not. If not, the families are not going to be accepted in society, basically, if you refuse this. So I believe this is the Great Awakening, where for the first time, where what we've all been talking about for years here, which feels like hundreds of years, is really going to happen. I hope each and every one of you, when you do see your brothers and sisters stand up, the fight for truth, that you will all stand up. We'll all stand up together to defend our homes and our towns and our children. And it's a touchy subject, but this is a space research channel. It's just that what's going on right now is it may have a lot to do also with exactly what is on the moon, because that even brings it even more controversy, brings it even deeper, right? Robert Gagné, bonjour, man. Merci, man, pour le sport. Merci d'être ici, mon frère. Penny Bunny's in the house. David Johnson, nice to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in. Eric Hort, hello, everyone. Thanks, Eric. Burns in the house. How's Tricks, Bruce? Hi, everyone. Hey, Burn, MC3, how's it going? Princess Christina of Lavanya, love ya. Thanks, Princess Christina, for stopping by. You guys rock. Guys and gals rock. We have other names popping up now, because you know that I have to scroll all the way back up. I hate this when that happens. So Cindy, I see her, and she's way over top of the contribution, but I got a contribution about 10 minutes ago. I don't understand. Let's go back to the top. Let's start everything over. Let's see who I missed here. I'm going to find out what's going on, what the problem is. So who's new here that I did not pick up? Penny's there. I saw her. Princess Lavanya. I'll get there, Cindy. I can't see her yet. Teresa Barnes Matic. Teresa Barnes Matic. Howdy from California. How you guys doing down there? Yeah, 4,000 acres or something that burnt last night. By the water. I don't know exactly the areas. I don't know if it was Southern California or what. Lockdowns. Los Angeles is locked down. Isn't Los Angeles locked down now? Like, you can't even walk in the streets and stuff like that. It's getting a little bit concerning. Can we agree to disagree? Can we agree, guys, that we're not going to let them suppress us? But some of you that are I shut up about this, but as a friend, I'm suggesting that if you go into a public area and there's hundreds of people coughing in your face, you're allowed putting on a mask. That's what I do because I don't want to get sick. But are they going to make people, control them from moving around? I am totally against that, of course. Very sad. Definitely really sad. Michel Sagnier, salut mon frère, comment vas-tu? Ça va très bien, Michel, merci. Puis merci pour le sport en même temps, mon frère. C'est très apprécié. Craig 1971 experienced his first UFO capture, and it was around the time when China was going to the moon. Out of curiosity, if it's on the top left side of the moon that you saw it, it very well may be China's rover, if it exists, right? We never know now. We don't know what exists. We don't know what doesn't exist anymore, right? I had a dream yesterday they abolished religion and we lived happily ever after, but that was just a silly dream, I guess. Sorry I haven't been on. Lost my Wi-Fi. Damon, thanks, man. I've been having problems. I don't know about you guys. For the last 2 days, it's been really crazy. The connection. It's been on and off. Crashes, channels. I'm watching videos and all of a sudden I'm taken off of that and I wind up somewhere else. That's really sucks. Hey there, Cindy, says Spaceworks, but Cindy's not on my page yet. So, hello, Cindy. There she is. Hi, Spaceworks. That's the first one I see of her, though. Hi, Spaceworks. He must have responded to her because she must have said hello. Dirty Rotten Imbecile, 69, Brother Bruce. How's it going, man? Can't thank you enough, man, for the ongoing support. Appreciate it, bro. I definitely appreciate that, you guys. Lots going on. Hey, I filmed the moon a day or two ago, too, there, during the time that they were on the moon. I haven't checked the footage yet. I'm gonna put it up the minute I finish here. Get it right up. Another video on the English channel, or am I due for the French channel? I'm gonna do the English channel right away, and I'll do the French also today. So we'll both get those pieces of footage up, because I want to go see where they landed, see what they're doing. They landed around the area where I'm seeing all the surface structuring. So the way I see it is that China actually maybe listened to me and said, hey, let's go see if Bruce was telling the truth. You know, I mean, do you think China is against the States? They're going to go look. Did I get another contribution? Alexandros, thank you very much. And Frédéric, je le vois. Oh, Frédéric, ça me prend toujours du temps de le voir. Excuse, man. Man, c'est beaucoup, puis je te remercie vraiment beaucoup pour le support. Thanks for supporting the English and the French channel, man. Supporte les deux chaînes, puis je peux pas te remercier assez. This is where Nanos slams the Hulk music. Dum, dum, dum. Carlos D. Fletcher, absolutely. Man, if all of you want to see the President Trump's speech of 48 minutes approximately, and you don't want to go support a news media to watch it, go see Carlos D. Fletcher. He posted the whole speech. Yeah, everything's rigged. Everything's rigged. There's 100% confirmation. And if it doesn't go through, like, I mean, if Biden goes president and stuff like that, that means there's definitely a lot of corruption going on. I can't help but talk about, what code could I use for Hunter? Ever heard of somebody named Hunter that's best friends with China's spy chief? Did you hear that one? Biden's son. That's right. That is disgustingly pathetic. Americans must be very, very mad. Keep your eyes open for December 12th. That is the date that there's a barbecue at the White House, apparently, on December 12th. So, those of you in the States, you got to be a part of that barbecue. I've been saying the V, and anyone love it. We see the V. We got our code now. Is using the correct word. Is losing their channel. I've been saying the V, and anyone using it. Oh, you've been saying that too? Well, that's what we got to do. That's definitely what we got to do. We're in the suppression now, and now why they're suppressing is because of, you know, the dismantling of all these large associations, you know. But there'll be some positive in that. I live near Vandenberg AFB. What are they up to? Lately? Yeah, they're up to a lot of crap there. Vandenberg AFB. I'll tell you what's going on now is it's touching everyone. That's what's going on, is that the borders and stuff that we see in the countries here that are on Earth are only for us, the people, not to venture across. But, you know, the globalists, big tech, leftists, rightists, now everyone's, this is all coming out because it was supposed to be only in the 2030s about that it probably would have come out. But it seems that they're being exposed now. So it's a hell of a ride to see what's going on. Tina from Ottawa. Tina P, thank you so much. Hi, Benny Bunny. I was watching your live replay last night, but your voice lulled me to sleep. Cindy Lou, how is it going, my dear friend? It's coming, Cindy. December 12th. How far are you from the W house? Show Big. Good, Bruce. Thank you very much, Show Big. Cesar Martinez, how did you learn Spanish so well? Bienvenido. Ah, gracias, Cesar Martinez. Thank you so much. I'm still learning, brother. I have to learn a lot about the Spanish. But hey, Cesar, that means gracias if you went over to my Spanish channel, OVNI, Astronomia of Nice. I appreciate that. I'm still studying, and I study. It takes me about 2 or 3 hours to be able to learn the Spanish words that I want to say. So instead of learning Spanish like hello, goodbye, I'm learning the big ufology terms, trying to bring that to you guys, my Spanish friends. And the channel's not going to stop. I'm up to about, I think, 277 or 227 maybe subscribers. I'm not there full time, but the more Spanish people that will get there, the more I will apply myself. If tomorrow morning 1,000 people subscribe to the Spanish channel, I will be posting daily Spanish videos every day or every second day for you all. So spread the word, my Spanish friends. When the channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, that's when I go into full time on the Spanish channel, along with Bruce Cizal and OVNI Quebec Astronomy. Will never ever finish. Started off here, and this is the #1 source. But now the French channel, just everything's going so good. I'm just really grateful. Hi, June. Alaskan Mall. How's it going? I'm sorry, June. I have a lot of problems seeing some of the names that pop up sometimes. Nice to see you again. We had a nice chat the other day on, I think it was Cindy's live stream. I go around a couple of live streams. Haven't been to Penny's in a while. They're going to have to there. Everyone give the stream some likes. Thanks a lot, Spaceworks. I appreciate that, man. Bloodlines of Fire. Hello, Bruce. Hello, Brucey boy. How's it going, Bloodlines of Fire? Hope you're well. Something big happening 21st of December. Yes, that too. Also suspecting biological weapon attack in Sweden. Of course, will look like a COVID spike. Yeah. So basically, we all know now, and that's what they're doing. Okay? They're making things look like, how can I say it? Oh, there's a hurricane. Well, we're not going to blame God, right? Or we're not going to blame a country for sending a hurricane to another country. That would be ridiculous. Biological warfare, right? Chemtrailing and all that, to make it rain. Great, they did it in Vietnam. The Americans did it in Vietnam. They made it rain, they flooded them out, right? They made it rain for 3 days on end, right? And they flooded them out. So we're seeing a hidden war. Let's look at what Nostradamus said, 2018 to 2019 or 2020, Third World War. That's what we're in. Do all of you forget, have all of you forgotten, and I'm sure you haven't, last year, the first time that we saw on media World War III. That's when it started. Right after the Gulf War. And, they were sending Scud missiles. That's when it really started. And then it just went haywire. Then 9/11, then all these events that are occurring and stuff like that. But in reality, it's the same crap. It's one event that's playing out several times. It's ridiculous. And we can't even talk half of the time. We can't really open up too much because... So December 12th is the day that people are going to gather at the barbecue. So obviously it was going to happen before the Enog 21. Jan 20. And Bloodlines of Fire, the 21st. So I haven't really checked, but if I'm not mistaken, are you talking about the alignment, the conjunction? I thought Saturn was going to be closer to Earth since the Middle Ages, but no, it's going to be closer to Jupiter. So you're going to see Jupiter and Saturn also very close to one another, closest they've been since the Middle Ages, whoop-de-doo. But, some people will be interested with that. It's interesting to look at that while things are going on the moon. Craig 1971 maybe caught something for us. But that's how it is. Lights on the moon. Cindy Lou, oh, really? Thanks so much. I'll be doing it regularly with a different topic. Yes. Yeah, we'll still be able to express ourselves, and stuff, but we've got to be careful. Another week. Hang in there, Penny. Again, thanks, June, for stopping by. Not this UK person, she says. Yeah, a lot of smart people out there. We'll all stand up together, guys. We have to. For me, when I see somebody come here, like, Kundi from South Africa, I say, wow, a connection. I love it. I love it when I get people from different countries connect. My Spanish friend stopped by and says, you speak very good Spanish. Thank you very much. It's all about connecting and, making the world a better place. That's what we got to do. Yeah, it's sad that you have to go through that crap, Penny. But like I said, the worst medicine for the trolls is to laugh at them. When they started talking about my weight, they started talking about my eyes. They were talking about my tooth. It's incredible. These trolls are usually analyzing people to the core. How many times has somebody paused videos? Or I'm sort of excited because people do that to Trump and all the important people. They take out words that they say in a sentence and they try to change it so that people will believe they're saying other things, and that's what people are doing to me. So I'm like, wow, I mean, the research must be pretty popular for to have gotten that much attention with the trolls and stuff like that. And then you just have the shithead trolls, that just really don't mind about. But they've been good this week, and I owe them a lot of thanks because since the police were called, they just shut the hell up, Good riddance. Little boy who cried wolf. Ace of Space hasn't opened his yap yet. Calls police officers from another country to come over to my house and send police officers to get my address. Right. Damon Johnson, Bruce sees all. I lost my Wi-Fi. My older brother passed away October 12th, coming back for my wrench. Love you, dude. There you go, man. Here's the wrench, buddy. Bro, I'm very sorry to hear about your brother. Wow. Family's family, man. I hope you're okay. I hope you have friends around you, though, to talk about it, though, Damon. And if you don't, brother, I love you, man. I'm family, bro. Talk away. I'm going to be here at Christmas. All day and all night, 24 hours, maybe 12, but I want to be here a long time for people that don't have family and that are going to be alone, as I'm hearing a lot of people are going to be alone. We're not allowed here in Canada anymore. It's now it happened. So there's no more gatherings. The town is dead. I don't see cars anymore go by my town, and I don't see kids walking by in the streets anymore. I have to admit that I liked that for the first couple of weeks. And then I started really understanding what was going on. Not always pleasant, but I'm sorry to hear about that, Damon Johnson. My sincere condolences to you and your family, Damon. I love you, brother. And there's that wrench. I love a good conspiracy. Cindy, I do too. I really do. I love debating. And I love talking about it. And honestly, I would have done a 2-hour video on everything that's going on. Here's another thing. If I was allowed taking the news media and posting it here and making a video without them taking it down, I would make the most amazing video. Carlos, I'm pretty impressed. He got he got away with a lot, I find, because he's posting a lot of stuff on his channel that I would have even dared attempt to post, afraid that they would shut me down, and stuff like that. And maybe it's the way he's doing it. Carlos, on Carlos D. Fletcher's channel, you don't have forums of people ganging up on governments. You don't have forums of people talking about weapons and stuff like that. You just have concerned people that like looking at interesting videos. No, Carlos, I'm serious, man. I really appreciated your channel. Cindy Luhu has been researching too, and I really would appreciate all of you to check out her channel if you do have a chance. She's been a big supporter of the channel too. She does some infrared. She does a bit of everything. And I saw someone the other day, Cindy. I'm not going to say who it was, but you are going to know who it was. Somebody that used to be very close to me that I used to advertise about. But now what's going on is that person is asking people for money in the comment sections and stuff like that. And I got scared and I unleashed from the person because I was afraid that to pass off for a money laundering association. Sorry. I receive and I accept and I'm grateful. and I don't advertise that much at all, actually. I never share my fundraiser link here either. No one's ever seen me do it. Unless you ask me, I'll be more than happy to share it. Sometimes I have Dana, Darla that will share the link, but in reality, it's never really the fundraiser link because it's at the bottom of the videos. You all know it, and there's no obligation in anyone contributing to the channel. If you're here, you're contributing. Right? If you're watching the videos, you're really contributing to the channel. This is where Nano slabs the whole. Yeah, sorry, that's what I just read it. Carlos, thank you for the whole. Thank you, Darla. Merci encore, Frédéric Morin. Suits me, Bruce. 50-50 on the transhuman nanite. Yes. RFD chip vac situation. There, well said. It is not a done deal in the UK, but 40 million shots here. That's, yeah, exactly what I'm hearing. And what's this thing with Bush, Obama, Clint Eastwood, Clinton? What's the picture that's appearing of the three corrupt presidents that were before Trump are now going to, oh, they're going to blast me for this one. They're now going to continue and to control the pandemic situation and COVID situation at the White House. What is that all about? Three presidents coming back. You should see their smiles on the image, boy. It's ludicrous as they approved my content 6 months ago, and then they just decide they don't like something from a year ago. You know what that's telling you, Penny 8? They're looking now. That's the scary part. Now they know that the globalists have been caught. The plans. I hope there's a lot of you that were not awake that are waking up, because a lot of you are good people. You all are, that just listen to the news and you prefer not to listen to any other news media except for your CBC, NBC, or TBO, whatever. I'm not going to mention any real names of news medias, but my situation is that I never believe that I would get to the part where if I talk here online that hey, hello, Blue Angel. I never believed that they would take down people's things, talking about their own thoughts and stuff. It's disgusting. We get some stupid people that are mean, that are racist and talk about other cultures and killing and stuff like that. But what about the people that are just worried and scared? Huh? I feel very sad that I was too afraid to mention that I was worried about Muslims coming into my country. I was afraid. But why? Because you're judged. So that's suppression. It's deliberate so that people will follow something. Religion. People go to churches. Do you think the governments would abolish religions? Hell no. It's control. They go there to learn guidelines on how to better live their lives. So that's not going to go. So you see, this is what's going on. So there's certain things that are stay up, and they're actually using that for themselves, right? You go into a plane. Jones was talking about this the other day. You go into a plane, right? You're sitting there and you have to follow these certain orders and stuff like that, right? I saw that as being the reason because people were stupid sometimes on planes. But now it's more something else, more of a suppression. Thank you very much. Dennis Delano. Love you more, man. Thanks, brother. My fishing brother. Hey, Dennis, I hope everything's going okay, man. Thanks again, for following the channel, bro, over the years and everything, for the ongoing support. Can't thank you guys enough. It's so awesome. Aliens on the moon. China is on the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about that. Bruce sees all moon. Man, good morning. Dana Shiver, how are you, my sweet friend? Thanks, Dana, for all the ongoing help that you've been giving here. You guys rock. Damon Johnson, thank you, Darla. I've been rough the past few months. Definitely, and I haven't seen you in a little while, and I've always have, and things occur and stuff like that, man. Again, I'm really, really sorry about that, Damon. Words are never enough. Words are stupid. I actually regret having to tell people sorry to hear about that, because it's absolutely no consolation to what happens, but we do care, man. I care, man. I love you, man, and I feel the pain and stuff like that, I try to connect with more and more people all the time, and I think everyone should do that. Last night's live stream on Curious Bunny, I talk about that and I give my views on it. Probably down now. Go check it out. Kathleen Lilly Matthews Caraher, thank you very much. I believe it's to do with the moon. Something big is up on that moon. Thank you. Let's talk about that, Kathleen. And exactly, I agree with you. Thanks again, June, for being here, and Burn MC3. I think it does have to do with what's on the moon, right? Now, look at it another way. What if what goes on here, we're talking theories. They're a bit scary, but I love the theories. And I'll say, like Cindy, I like a good controversy. What if that's where they're going to bring everyone? What if that's where they've been bringing everyone every time there's a big disappearance or something, or, you know, who knows? Not for nothing, people are landing in the woods. It's easy to pick up humans. You don't have to go downtown to Walmart to pick up a human. They're camping, right? You pick them up in the woods. Same way they pick up the cows, you know? Dario G. Gonzalez. Bro, thank you very much, Dario. Thanks, man, for coming back to the live streams all the time. I appreciate that. How's it going? It's going very well, Dario. Just listening to all the news around the world, the crazy stuff that is happening, the deception and everything. Dario, thanks again, brother. Thanks, man. I appreciate that so much. Cheers, everyone. Cool coffee. Can you zoom in on asteroid 2020 SO when it next comes close? They say it is a spent rocket booster. Wow, Richard, of course. And hold on here. Yeah, with pleasure, man. Oh, yeah, I know about that one. Yeah, I've been busy. Yeah, you guys ever notice you go 1 week or 2 weeks without looking up asteroids and there's the 3 of them on the way? It's crazy. We have a big asteroid coming here. 2050, 2060, something like that. And the thing is that the closer it comes to the sun, the faster that mother's traveling, right? So they have to do a recalculation of everything they calculated many years ago. Asteroids that were to come by Earth in 2050 and 2100 will now be here in the 30s or 40s, 2030 or 40, because they're going faster and faster as they're approaching the solar system. It's incredible. Isn't it amazing? Excuse me. I will be looking at that, the 2020, which I never like hearing that, because if you're telling me 2020 SO, that means that it was found this year. So why are there asteroids and objects coming in from interstellar space? Richard, the worst part about that, the saddest part about looking for asteroids, is most of the time, if that bugger goes by during the day, I'm probably most likely not going to see it. Sometimes it goes by in the evening when it's completely clouded over or raining. So yeah, when these things go by there, it's really important to try to get out and get it. I have been out, set up in the rain to try to see them. I'm sure I would, but it's just sometimes with the cloud cover. But I'll be checking out that asteroid. Craig1971, yeah, I posted the video, Bruce. It's 5 minutes, 17 seconds long. The UFO comes from the right side of the moon at 1 minute, 8 seconds, heading towards Serenity. Awesome. Ask Cindy to take a look at it with her magnifier. Oh, absolutely, you guys. For sure. Definitely. And I promise you I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out, Craig, right after the stream's over. You can post it here, the link, if you want to. Someone can post it here. I'll maybe even double check it right now. Hello from the UK, Paulton, fly near Blackpool. Thank you very much, Elaine B. Nice to have you. Welcome. Thanks, you guys. I don't have a problem with people wanting to wear a mask. It's their choice. Yeah, exactly. Same here. What I have a huge problem with is someone telling me that I have to. See, no, this is what I like, eh? And you know it, Cindy. Even you and I mean, these are all differences, people that are thinking, and it's hard. It's a touchy situation. I didn't even want to talk about it because I didn't want any of you to get mad about it. But no, I really appreciate that. Don't have a problem with people wanting to wear masks. Their choice, absolutely. But what I have a problem with, she says, is someone telling me that I have to. Well, in a public place, for me, I'm not taking a chance. But no, absolutely. Like if you're on the beach or something like that and you're sitting down and someone comes up to you, tell you to wear it, I understand that that is very hassling. I agree 100% with you about that. Me, I'm just a little scared right now because I've always had acute bronchitis when I'm sick and stuff like that. So I am extra careful with my lungs. It runs in the family too, so you never know. But no, it's getting bad. Yeah, it's getting to control. Like they're talking about doing the V to our kids, forcing them to have to. And they said, if not, this is in Canada. If not, you're not going to be part of the system. Well, bye system. I'm not going to be part of that bullshit system. Are you kidding me? Good thing my kid's older than the age of being in school, because I would definitely not have let anybody come here to my home to V my son. That's for sure. I'd like to see any of you try. That's what I say to the government. He caught the beer flu in the nursing home, but he was already dying. The beer flu? 10-4, Damon. Sorry, new computer, trying to get used to it. Another one that got a new computer. I see a couple of trolls that got some new computers because they probably got hacked, actually. But yeah. Takes a while to get used to new computers for sure. Darla's going to check out Craig 1971's video later. You can be sure as hell I'm going to too. And I hope at least one of you will share it under my last video. Just share it in the comment section. Get some people to head over to see him. Cindy's going to do a magnification on it or whatever. That's awesome. Love you guys. We have tes dernières vidéos très intéressant. Merci pour ton... Hey Victor, c'est très apprécié, man. Tain, ton wrench, encore pas de wrench. Voyons, tabarouette, hein? Je te l'ai pas enlevé pourtant. Merci Victor Levic. Je t'ai redonné ta clé de baptême. Pourquoi t'avais pas de clé, là? Matthew Kyle, thank you for live stream. Hey, my pleasure, Matthew. Great pleasure, man. I have an amazing support here on the channel. They are suppressing the channel. YouTube's all part of it. There's no hiding about it. They're linked in with the government. I mean, I'm not stupid. I know that. We'll never find it out. But the only shares I get are when you guys and gals share my videos. The only groups of people that appear here are from you guys blabbing out about the channel, So that's awesome. Blab away. What? Tamourabas dans la maison. Okay, so now I'm at the end. Why does that keep happening? I was at the end of the live feed. Now 100 people just popped up. Susan Ann and a whole bunch of people. Hello. Maria and Diggs and Diggs, and let me go back up. Story of my life. I hate doing this. Crying Hippie's all the way in the top. David is all the way in the top. How come I didn't see him before? Crawface is way up there. Big hugs and smiles. Love you, brother. Thanks, man. I'm digging your videos, bro. I have to catch up there, too. So we have Crawface in the house. Crawface, thanks for the support, man. Thanks for the help and the contributions and everything, man. I love you for it. I appreciate it. Susan Ann, it's 4:30 a.m. here. Woke up, my gosh. I hope she's still there. Woke up to Bruce and had to stay awake. Oh, Susan Ann, I love you. Thank you. David Bradbury, thanks, man, for stopping by. I appreciate that. Diane Moore's in the house. Stay up there, you Susan Ann there. A little early. I wonder how many on here have actually seen a real ET. I know I haven't, but have seen humans on ships in my dreams. Diane Moore, thanks, my dear friend. And how's it going? And I appreciate you a lot sharing that, Diane, because I respect those who are honest. Yeah, you've never seen a UFO. I totally believe it. Then again, I've always lived here in Canada. Always. I've never moved. I've moved in a couple of towns, and that's it. I've always been in the same region and area around Montreal. And I've always seen UFOs here. But if I was to move in your area, or, depending on where you are, and don't tell me where you are, you don't have to. But I'm just saying, depending on where we are, looking at the sky, sometimes we do not see UFOs. Some people do not see UFOs. I have friends in Arizona. They get ticked off because they say there are no UFOs in the sky. But I have another friend in Arizona that gets them all the time. So I don't know. It depends on, I don't know what it depends on, actually. River Dadir, Jeannette, China is the moon rover called the Got Now there. Chang'e was the past one, right? Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Chang 4, and then they had Chang 5 that was close underneath Sinus Iridum, actually. But don't depend on what I say, because I'm not even sure what they call the last one, whether it be Chang 5, 4, 6, or I have no idea. I just know that I saw it the last bloody minute on the screen in a Chinese news ad where they were showing a screen of one of the Chinese people that were looking at the descent to the moon. I saw a bar go by and I saw them pointing to Sinus Iridum. And I said, oh my God, they landed right beside Bianchini City. I call it Bianchini City. It's ancient or recent structures that are there. And it's the side of Sinus Iridum where all the small little bumps are, which they're not small. They're very big. They're a couple miles wide, actually. Imagine if their building's a mile wide like that, 20 side by side. It's got to be something in them, that's for sure. Mother Earth, Hagia Sophia, not Jesus. Thank you, Alexandros. I respect that. Keep saying hello to people, and Shen realizing my account has changed and they don't recognize me. Yes. No, I recognize you, man. Don't worry. I know exactly who you are. But the first time you had to tell me because I didn't know. It's Q, right? I know. I get it. And I'm happy that you told me, but a lot of people are changing their names now, and I guess people are skeptical about it. But hey, it's all part of the game. Gerald Ackerer, I'm sorry I'm missing all of these. Greetings from Salzburg, Austria. Thank you very much. Thanks for the way you're presenting all these puzzles. I'm an artist, 64, and had interesting experiences with UFOs. Please Google. I will. Thank you very much. Gerald, I appreciate that, man. Carlos Skywatcher's in the house. Well, I live in Sweden. Here it's so multi-cult nowadays. Really is. Yes. Thanks, Sweden. Hello, everyone. This is Mr. Grillface. Our PM may just be under house arrest. Whoa. Why? Second isolation, a hoax. Chance of catching a non-existent virus. Yeah. Would be near zero. Listen, they're saying it's comparable to they're saying it's comparable to the cold or the flu, and that it would have mutated. Can't even talk, right? We gotta hide what we're saying. Apparently, it could have mutated. I'm not confirming to you, my friends, that it did, but they're talking about it having mutated into, like, how a storm starts off, a snowstorm, and they announce 50 centimeters, and then you get into it, and then, oh, look, it looks like there's only going to be 20 centimeters. Well, that's basically what happened with the COVID. Do you think that these masks are a symbol to silence our voices? Tim O'Neill, that's the best damn question I've ever heard that has to do with what people are thinking right now. And I will tell you, it's a very sketchy thought. I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. But then I do. And the reason why I'm saying that is that I'm afraid that it could be that they are afraid that some biological warfare frickin' sickness like COV came out. I have a COV, right? Maybe it came out deliberately, and that's what scares me, right? So if it wasn't deliberate, then they would want people to wear masks because the governments would be afraid that we're all going to die. It's going to overwhelm the hospital systems. It's going to overwhelm medical clinics and everything. So operations and stuff like that, the people are waiting for livers and stuff. They're just not going to be able to furnish everything. There's no room. They say now over 100,000 people hospitalized in the States. What I'm telling you is what they're saying. I'm not saying it's true or not. They're saying there's over 100,000 people hospitalized. I've been following it day for day since February. I never stopped looking at what's going on in the States, and you see all this. LT Gold 007. Last live stream, if I'm not mistaken, you came and you gave a contribution, bro, and I did not give you a thank you because I didn't see it. LT Gold 007, thank you, man, for the ongoing contributions, and I'm really sorry that I missed that the last time. Most can see what's coming. Yep, it's all in timing. Yes, got to listen what Trump has said carefully, the words he used. Yes, because the answer is in it right there. And what did you see what the other idiot media centers, the ones we don't like, don't have to name them, CNN, they posted that the last part of what he said, say, see you in 4 years. I got so mad when I saw that. They posted the last part. But then I had a family member call me up and said, did you hear the Prez T that said back in 4 years he's leaving? What the hell's going on? Is he giving up? Nope. But it's what CNN and a lot of lying media associations are trying to tell people. Me, Don Lemon, I can't stand him anymore. I can't see him. There's no news. They don't talk about weather. They don't talk about things that happen in Canada. They don't talk about anything, you know. Have a prime minister here who told us all that there's going to be a reset, and then you see CNN puts in the news that Trudeau had no idea that there was going to be a reset. This is deliberate confusion. Laugh at it. Laugh at it. If they're doing that, it's because they're on the way out. Whoever was ruling this world, okay, is losing the power. There's going to be a change in the power. I don't know why, whether it's someone that's standing up to the globalists or whether it's a fight between the globalists themselves. This is what I've always wondered. But it's serious. Tim O'Neill, do you think? Yeah, that's what I wrote. Thanks again, Tim O'Neill. Appreciate that, man. Thanks again, Dennis. Contribution. Chrissy Lindsay is going to make it today. Too much to do on her farm. Thanks, Diane, for letting me know that. If you're listening, Christy Lindsay, I love ya. She's probably working and listening at the same time. But yeah, she's been working hard. Thanks for that, Diane. Pascal and Luz. Haha, cool. Just remember to like the video for the host. Thank you, Darla. Thanks, Dana, for posting my address. Dana, what are you posting my address for? Just don't go to that address because I'm not going to be there. But it's where I get my mail, though. Thank you, Dana. We have a Static Bat in the house. Susan Ann. Yep, they wanted to keep us slow. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Thanks again, guys. Tim O'Neill, Cindy, Bloodlines, MPs with tags on. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, whoa. Bloodlines of Fire. What is this about the bracelet or thing on the foot? Isn't that what's going on with Mr. B, Biden? Talking about a broken foot or something? Yeah, some people are talking about him being under house arrest. So now you're talking to me about an MP in the UK having a ban on him? This could be good news, you know. This could be good news. I don't know. Thanks, Diane. I actually managed to make it on here today, and I can't thank you enough, my dear friend. Always love the support. So you know Chrissy, that's awesome. Chrissy's one of my best friends. I love her very much. She's been really helpful here to the channel, and both emotionally and in every way she can. LT Gold 007 is in the house. We'll be playing guitar this winter. I'll be doing a live stream, LT Gold 007. I'll be streaming all night because I know a lot of people are going to be upset, sad, probably doing stupid and silly things. Maybe it'd be best of you all just to come here and sit down, get yourself a little bottle of alcohol, sit down and mingle. Little glass of wine. That's the first thing I thought. Cindy Silent, thank you. Disa. So who else is here? Let's scroll down. Thanks again, Salzburg, Austria. Dennis Delano, glad to be here, y'all. Much love. Of course, same here, man. Yeah, I heard that, Exantros, the mother pagan. Thanks, Darla. Yeah, Dennis rocks. 4:30 a.m. Poor Susan. Who else is here? Keep saying hello to people. Yes, I wonder how many here actually seen a real UFO. I read that too. Going down. Dario, thanks again, man. Jeffrey Moore, finally. I got to him. How's it going, brother? Just popping in to say hi and give the thumbs up. Hope to catch you tonight. Number one fan here. Can't thank you enough, Jeffrey. Mr. Moore, and thanks for all the ongoing contributions and support that you give the channel. I love you, man. And yeah, I'll be on tonight for sure. I'm going to get a video up between the two of them. I think I'd be best to get it up in the French first and then here. Can't forget my French channel. Who else is here? Bruce, you should check out the Ringmakers of Saturn. The PDF version can be found. I heard that, actually. Can you read the penetration? Yes, Ingo Swann. Yeah, Ingo Swann. A lot of people told me that I was doing similar findings to what he was saying, and I did look into it. I saw his book too, his documentaries and stuff. Very interesting, yes. California fires, I think it's to do with the underground grays. It's scary, Penny. They're clearing out something. They're definitely clearing out something. What's with the stupid monoliths appearing everywhere? You know what, guys? Why don't we just pray to the monolith? Why don't we just become monolites and believe in a metallic monolith that will come and save the earth? That these monoliths will be the pillars. I mean, that's how ridiculous religion is itself, basically. It's too bad because religion could have been something beautiful. It really could have been, but it's suppression. That's all it is. Bruce, you should check it out. Ringmakers. I will check that out. Dario G. Gonzalez Morales. Good Spanish skills, Bruce. We can practice it. Thank you, Dario. That's what I'm going to keep doing, man, is keep practicing my Spanish because, one, it's a beautiful language. And it's Chang E5. Thank you, Cindy Luhu. But Chang E5, I saw Chang E5. No, it's not true. I saw Chang 5 land last year or something on the moon. So this would be E5. I'll have to check that out. Thanks, Cindy. Tim, I gave a thumbs up. Thank you so much, brother. China on the moon. So whereabouts would they be? Yep, central control. Central control. That's what it is, Penny. It's a great, big, extraordinary lab planet. Museums, I believe. It's just as active as Earth. No difference. But now there's a connection where we're associating ourselves. What's going on? You know, like craziness. David Bradbury, I think there's a good versus evil thing going on with the planet right now. David, thanks for sharing that, man. I see that too. A fight against good and evil. Definitely see. I agree with that. Of course, Bruce and all folks at the chat today. Thank you, Mr. Crawlface. Crawlface, top shape, that son of a gun. Crying Hippie's in the house. Finally, I can see Crying Hippie. My friend from Toronto. How's it going, brother? Hey, Crying Hippie, you guys get any snow yet? We got no snow here. Crazy. Why am I talking so loud? The something big is the lunar matrix biosphere. What you saw by the sun the other vid is a raptor, a biosphere. Yes. I'll tell you what. You have all these planets sitting in probably plasma, or like maybe the universe is sitting in whey, and that's what they came and got out of the cows, the whey in the stomachs. So planets are just hovering in whey. People are getting, what is he drinking? Just coffee. I promise, just coffee. No, but seriously, right, Crawface? I mean, anything someone's going to say. If we were born into this world and they told us that ashtrays were our leaders, people would respect ashtrays. It's just about getting the information, okay, well, these will be called pens. This will be called the coffee. So stupid. It has to be an organized system that was organized by these Merlin sorcerers. Absolutely incredible. It fascinates me. We live in a magical world. So basically, we're in Alice in Wonderland. People are all like, oh my God, I wouldn't want to live there. That would be so freaky. Are you kidding me? It's exactly where we are. We're like on a game. We're in a game of Clue, where there's the library, there's the study, and there's candlesticks and knives to murder people. And people are, being creative. How do I murder someone this morning? I'll do this like that. Now I'm starting to sound like AJ. Yeah, this gets to you sometimes, eh? They're worried less about LT Gold. Thanks, your brother. 007. They're worried less about censoring UFOs right now than the current news. Dude, that's absolutely true. Thanks, man. I appreciate that a lot, bro. Thanks a lot. It's true. Right now, they're looking for any and every video about Biden and politics. Look at Penny. You just said, Penny, the other day, they took off something that you posted years ago that, everyone forgot about, and now they're taking it down. It's because they're starting to look now. They're on the verge of doing the suppression. But they have to compensate the money. They can't just shut YouTube, Google down and everything. How are the elites or the globalists going to receive money from us? They sell us those little trinkets and charms and artificial intelligent games that they're going to be selling us now. How much are parents going to be spending on holographic images, PlayStations and stuff like that, which is going to be totally, a $5,000 machine or something like that. They're paying to break us. We're giving them the funds to be able to do what they want with us. And that's the worst of it. Always presented in a way where, this is, we're thinking of your kids, we're thinking of this and do that. So, no. Didn't like the last news about them saying that they were going to round up the kids basically and V them. Nope. Not going to happen. There'd be too many deaths. For sure. I agree with that. I got lots to say about what's going on, and I just shut up about it. Seen a channel named UFO Man showing a UFO on the moon. Told him to go check out your channel. Lee Boy, can't thank you enough, man. It's all because of those actions that I'm getting a lot of support to the channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. Can't thank you enough. Like David said, good versus evil. I really do agree with that. What do you all think of the bullcrap images, China's images on the moon? What the hell's going on? Is it normal that they're going to be filming the moon in black and white? What the hell's going on? I don't understand that. Ever notice how it's always the same room that they land everything? Probably the same room they did the Apollo 69 landing in. Or maybe the same area of the desert. You guys got to do this test, eh? Go into the desert, find a crater, put everything in black and white, stick on an astronaut suit, jump, and slow down the image after, and watch yourself walk on the moon. If I had the money to go down there into the desert, all I need is one camera, a spacesuit, by myself, and I will make a movie that will match any Steven Spielberg movie about the moon, because it looks like the moon. The sand looks like the moon. There's no differences whatsoever. You place rocks in the desert to pretend that there was an Apollo landing, and that's exactly what they did. And The associations that are gonna be kicked out of the door are the big associations that are actually running the world right now. So I don't know if it's good or if it's bad. I know there's a lot of good I'm seeing and there's a lot of bad. I don't know. That's how I see things. Saw a bollard in Sweden. Oh, that's awesome. A couple of weeks ago, they said on UFO Sweden it could have been a bollard, but it wasn't. Said it was. Yes, exactly. I'm telling you. Well, actually, it's funny you say that. Yesterday, the day before I was out. Actually, I'm gonna get that footage up. In infrared, in the western sky, I did see a message. They're coming back. The UFOs that were around here are coming back. They're giving me the same messages that I've been getting the past couple of weeks. Watch what's going to happen in the next coming weeks. I think it's scary that the UFOs stopped completely almost here the week that they mentioned the big reset. That is when things started stopping, right? Weird. Very, very weird. There's something being planned behind our backs that we don't know about for sure. Very important not to stay stuck on one theory. Those of you who like the hologram theories, awesome. But don't stay stuck on them. Try to apply them in different ways. For example, I've taken the hologram theory and I've put it into maybe using that as a way to hide things from us both on the moon and here. So I go through these thoughts every day. Like I have a vision of the Vatican and the Pope being presented with a holographic image because we can't reach the Pope. Nobody can touch his cloak over there. And there's an image being projected in a dark hole, which is going to make the image a lot brighter and clearer. So you can see the Vatican right there. If someone was to, an attempted hit with a gun or something to kill someone, they wouldn't be able to because it's a holographic image. So they're going to start replacing the humans and a bunch of people with certain areas. Like the Pope's still going to be there, but he's going to be, sitting down at the table. He'll probably be on Twitter. He'll be looking at that Spanish chick that he has an eye on, usually, because Francesco has a crush on that little Spanish girl. You guys hear about that? So sad. So sad. I heard that he lost his voice. I wonder why. What could God say? Well, okay, Francesco, what could we do to that guy? Let's just take away his voice. He's not going to be able to talk or say anything, but very funny. Hello to all mods, says Crawlface. Thanks again, brother. Buddy and brother together. Bruddy. Kiddo's done. Be right back. Coffee. Oh, crying hippie. Just like me, brother. Thanks again for coming, everyone. Especially because the work week is over. Good, Crawlface. My hard-working friend. Dennis, thanks again, Dennis Delano, for being here. Hey, I heard a lot about a lot of you guys and gals that had, passing of family members and stuff. I just want you all to know that I'm really sorry to hear about that. A lot of you, there's 4 or 5 of you here right now, that I heard a lot about. As much as I'm happy to be really, close to you all and to hear about the things that are going on, the bigger that we get as a group, the more that we hear sometimes things occurring, right? But those of you that are familyless or that don't have families and stuff like that, there's a lot of people in this community that like giving help to people that talk. I see a lot of you. I could name a whole bunch right here. Crawlface. I could name a whole bunch of you guys. Darla, Dana, Crying Hippie too. There's a bunch of you that like helping other people. Carlos D. Fletcher. I shouldn't have started naming everyone. Basically, it's everyone. You hear what I'm saying? No. Nathalie Fleur de Printemps. Coucou, bonjour, Bruce, Darla et Thomas. Merci, Nathalie. Lovely to see you, beautiful Penny. Thank you, Susan Ann. So yeah, you guys are down or have problems or feeling really, really down. A lot of you have gotten my morals up, way up here in the community. I've not told you, well, yes, I have. Thanked you, but I probably didn't linger on the fact that some of you have changed my life, literally. And that's why I call you guys a family for sure, because it's legitimate family here. This is what we can say that we definitely have here. Cody Redding, hello from Nebraska. Thank you very much, Nebraska. How are you guys hanging out? I hope everything's going to be okay, my friends in the States. Mask if you are sick or been sick. Jeanette, absolutely, I agree with that. Quite simply, right? I respect also what Cindy's saying about it too. And we can't all agree on everything, but those things I agree on it. And in reality, nobody wants to be sick. And if I go into a place and I see people coughing and stuff like that, yeah, I sort of want them to have a mask. But there's a limit. Of course there's a limit, you know. And listen, you know, for the ones saying that whether you wear one or not, you know, it's not going to change anything. Okay, well, let me tell you something. I'm going to do something really quick to explain something to some of you. I'm almost ready. All right, so I always say pictures are stronger than words, right? So all right. So I got a mask on, right? So now let's say someone's in front of me. Okay, now first of all, look at my glasses. Right, okay, I get it. That's annoying. But say someone's in front of you, okay? We got a mirror here, right? Nice little mirror. Okay? Anything on the mirror? Nope. There you go, it's full of crap. All right? Is it hard to understand? This will stop you from spitting on someone. It's not going to maybe take away your COVID, but it's going to stop you from spitting on someone. So when someone comes in, you know those guys that talk and they go, and they're talking and they're spitting? Well, I like them to have a mask. That's why I wear a mask when they go in and when you go into a place. If you spit on the mirror, do the test at your house. Put on a mask and try to spit on the mirror. You're not going to spit on the mirror. But if you try to spit on the mirror without a mask, it's going to be full of spray. So now, does a mask help? Come on. Of course it does. I don't agree with us being suppressed, having to wear them. Like, you know what, guys? I get it. I'm working at home right now. If I was working in the business, no, I would not want to have it on. Because honestly, I would faint. I can't breathe in them. I don't know about you guys, but I can't breathe in the masks. I have a hard time breathing in the masks. But on that side, that is it helping? Well, it can help certain things depending on where you are. Like if I'm in a car with someone, I'll put it on. Because right now, I don't get in with people in cars if they don't have them. But that's just, I'm scared. It's not because I'm trying to force people to do, what they want. But in general, I mean, if you're spitting in the mask, it's not going to get out of the mask, And not as much anyways. So like you said, Riv Datir, Jeanette, if you're sick, it helps wearing it, absolutely. But I respect each and every one of you guys, though. I really do respect it. I understand those of you that have the arguments that don't want to wear it, 100%. I'm just giving my opinion, no talking amongst friends there. Because I know some of us here can disagree, but we don't hate each other, right? We could have differences of opinions. We have to. And I'm sure some of you probably disagree with me right now. But I just don't understand how that could be. Because it's like saying, I'll spit in your face with a mask in front of you. You're not going to get any spit. But if I spit in your face without the mask, I'm going to drench you. And you will directly be sick if I have it. So, it's just common sense. That's how I see it. Dana Shiver, thank you so much for sharing my Spanish backup channel. You smart friend, you. Yes, please. Spanish friends, head over to the channel. Hello, family, says Andromeda Native. Love ya. Nice to see you, Andromeda. Beautiful friends coming by, as always. Estonia, Maria, thank you very much. Prunsild. Hello from Estonia. Wow, way over there. How is everyone in Estonia? A lot of action around there too, eh? Some stuff coming up with Russia and stuff. I heard Ukraine and I want to thank everyone for stopping by the channel. I'm gonna go make a little bite to eat, and I will be back on for the 8 o'clock live stream, which is going to be in 6 hours. And Homas, hello Homas, thank you. But Tim, it's not crazy what you said. Yes, I believe it is a part. Actually, I have to admit, I do believe it is a part of the suppression. So I understand you on that side where people, I really understand you. It could be a part of the suppression. I just being honestly sincere is that I am a little bit afraid of, people spitting and stuff like that. I have a son and I want to be around for him at least 10 more years. And, when you think of it, but I respect what you say, Tim, and I agree with you. I agree with you. It could be, I think it's a bit of both. I think it's a good reason for them to tell us to put the mask, but to suppress us. But let's leave it at that with the masks. If they ask us to do something else, like, then we're going to have to start wearing gloves or something. I mean, why don't they just buy us hazmat suits and force us to wear them? It's a little ridiculous. I'll tell you what, the government. Canadian government, because I'm Canadian. If you're listening, Trudeau, I really don't like you. Not many people do. But I'll tell you one thing. Keep people at home while you idiots take care of the biological warfare with COVID. And let us enjoy our families at home and stay at home for 3 months, build gardens, and learn the new system, our new system. The governments are going to understand that the new system is the people system. And us, the people, will reform the government into acting properly. It's not going to be the other way around, right? And it's going to be done in a very, very abrupt, vicious way. I know for a fact when people stand up, there is no freaking turning back. People are not going to let themselves be stepped on. Protect your families. If you don't want to take the vaccines or not, that is your bloody choice. You choose. And that's how I see it. It makes me sick seeing the way people are, how things are turning around. But it's not going to last. We got a lot of crazies doing a lot of crazy stuff in this world, and that was before this shit happened. So now, excuse the expression, actually, I shouldn't be swearing. When this crap comes out, you're going to see a lot of people, the real wackos are going to come out, and they're going to save the world. That's what's going to happen. Definitely. Regular stores in Sweden started selling masks, made me rise a brown or two. Yes, we do not have to yet. It's coming, right? Exactly. That's what's coming. Penny, 101%. Homeschool is the answer. If I had kids, they'd stay home. What about you, Penny? I learned fuck all in school. Frig all. I learned nothing in school. The teachers told me I was a dumbass in school. That's what I learned in school. Well, they were partly right, but anyways, homeschool, exactly. That's exactly it. Demolition Man is here, I'm telling you. I'm holding back, Penny, because obviously I have to shut up and not lose the channel. But when it gets crazy and people are in the streets, I'll be the first to head there right away to stand up with the people in my community, for sure. And I hope others will too. And me, if ever it does come to that, the crap and stuff like that, I am not going to be a Hitler and, you must fuck that. I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to, you don't have to be vicious to get people to understand what's really going on, Loving, kindness, that's all it is. I present the work on the moon as being a beautiful thing, secret. I could have started my research by saying we're going to be, killed that this is the NWO, and it probably still is, but I never brought it out as being that. Never tried to amplify or to make things bigger or to clickbait people into coming. I think just the videos, seeing what's on the moon is exciting enough. But so that was my say on this stuff, which I said enough. But no, there's no two ways about it. Do you know that everything I just said was not controversial and it should not be banned? There's little words you have to be careful not to ever say or to imply. I'm not going to be the one to get all of you to retaliate either, you know. But some people are showing that, for example, you know. But it's just a matter of time till the world wakes up, and that's what I believe. Be watching, those of you who are not in the States, on as of December 11th. Please be watching out for the news. I think America does want to stand up, and there are going to be some people in support of Donald Trump at the White House on December 12th, and I'd love people to, my American friends, to look into that. And if you do go, please don't ever bring any weapons and go with your flags and whatever you want, but just be civil. Don't kill anyone, because we're being killed by the system, and we don't want to have to kill people in the system to be able to. It'd be just wrong, right? We want to explain to the governments that we're not going to back down, and that I'm pretty sure most of us are going to stand up. I'm pretty sure most of us are going to stand up. I hope so. Andromeda Native, I can't thank you enough for coming by, as always. Thank you, Andromeda Native. Nice to see ya. Andromeda Native said it. She goes, I like the mask. It screws up facial technology. It really does. That is true. You know what we should do? You know what we should do? Oh my gosh. Why don't we just all put on burqas? I'm sorry, I couldn't help but saying that. No, but why don't we just all wear ski masks? Right? How are you going to feel if you're serving coffee in the morning and some guy comes in with a ski mask like that and says, I want coffee? How are you going to feel, right? Because that's a bit what it is. See how it's hard, to understand the people with the masks. I know a whole bunch of people in this town that can't talk, and now they have masks on and you just can't hear them anymore, you know? Literally. But yeah, be safe, everyone, and we'll talk really, really soon. We haven't even talked about the moon and China on the moon. It's a bit normal with everything that's going on. A lot of crap going on, but thanks everyone for the ongoing support. Everyone from all these different countries and stuff coming to the channel to see what's in my research. There are aliens or humans or different entities or biological creatures on the surface of the moon. They're mingling around what looks like structures that were either ancient or recent, and that's just a part of the truth, right? And imagine if that's a part of the story. Look at it the way you want. As fast as things are moving ahead with the COVID, they're still trying to get that bloody moon going, the Artemis project, right? I don't know what's going to go on with that. If they land on the moon, it's because they definitely have already had the human-alien contact. It's that simple. You got to use common sense. The eggs, Hamas, thank you. Hamas? Where do you see that? I don't see that person. I'm sorry about that. Welcome. Right on the box of masks, it says plain as day that it does not protect the virus. No, absolutely. I don't put it on to protect the virus. But yeah, but listen to me. It's not true though, because it does protect some of the virus. It's stupid to think opposite than that. If somebody has a virus and spits in your face, you're a goner. If somebody has a virus and spits in your face with the mask, you have a chance of maybe skimming through some of the spit. That's how I see it. That's like saying you're going to walk through a fire. So what you're going to do is you're going to put on a protective cloak, an anti-fire cloak or something like that. You're still going to burn, but it's going to prevent you from burning quickly. That's how I see it. My town has 2,100 population. So does mine, actually. I haven't seen anybody in a week and a half. Went to pay my rent at landlord. The small towns, that's what's going on, brother. I see that exactly here. Landlord held. out a paper bag. If that would be enough, what he was doing, going to spray the paper bag with Lysol. Well, you laugh, eh? My mother does that. I have people I know that do that with a Lysol. They're spraying everything. Just be careful with the Lysol, guys. It's probably cancerous. Don't breathe in too much Lysol. I go into the stores here. You know what I'm telling the store owners? I got a heads up for you store owners in the States and in Canada. Stop buying your bloody perfumed sanitary wipes and your bloody perfumed sanitizing soap. Come on. It smells like a pine forest when you go into a store. It's incredible. You walk into a store and you're like, you can't breathe because of all these chemicals and stuff like that. Lysol. Come on. Why don't they just shoot us up with Lysol? Eh? Maybe then we'll be all better. Clean our insides. We're in the heavens all the time. The ships are right above our heads. Yes, they are. They definitely are. They're right there. Never used Facebook and boycotted and told people to not. It on there would be watched by CIA and Microsoft. Exactly. The scumbags are there watching them right now. I got to be careful what I'm saying. I'm pissed. I hold back. When they beta tested, it is a friend got a hold of the program and found the CIA connection. There is a CIA connection for sure. And right now, what's going on, this is what the war is that they're dismantling that association. It's being dismantled, literally. And the power is being transferred over to someone else. Who? I don't know. Hope it's not Jinping. I have a big problem with that. Cindy, I visited the Amish a bunch of times. Something I would love to freaking do when I was younger. Loved it. I bet you did, Crawlface, especially him, because you're a guy that probably asked a lot of questions. I bet you came to understand the Amish 100%. That's interesting, man. Bye, Andromeda. Sean Atkinson. That's the point. They are testing facial recognition with less features exposed. Yes, I believe all that. Yes, I believe they're doing a whole bunch of stuff. At one point, they're gonna. Don't forget, what happens if the moon or the sun, something happens on the sun, and they say we're gonna have to wear glasses for a week so we don't go blind? They'll put on black glasses on us. Andromeda, I'll see you then, my dear. Love you. Thanks. But the sky mask, it depends. Do they have a flower design on their mask or skulls? And upside down crosses? Yeah, exactly. Carabin 1000. These designed to corrupt your bods. Harmonization with soul. You will be the property of a Satan. Yeah, I hear you, man. Oh, sorry, Darla. Was I screaming? Oui, tu peux me présenter l'ami assis à ta droite, s'il te plaît. Oh! Mon petit ami ici, ça, là, ce gars-là, là, il va nous protéger. C'est ça qui est en train d'arriver. Il va nous protéger. That's what the globalists want. They want our crowns. That's what they want. Well, they're not going to get it. C'est ça qu'ils veulent avoir, là, nos gouvernements. Ils veulent avoir notre crown. Tout ce qui arrive présentement sur la Terre, et la raison, et toute la corruption avec l'argent, la raison, c'est à cause de ce gars-là. Tout à cause de ce gars-là. Bruce, tu vois en ce moment cette boule près du soleil? À ce moment-là, c'est drôle, tu dis ça, Frédéric, il n'y a aucun soleil dehors. Je ne sais pas si vous voyez un peu. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Si vous... C'est comme ça dehors, c'est gris. Carrément, on voit pas grand-chose. Mais en tout cas, ça fait dur dehors. Ça fait vraiment dur dehors. Il n'y a pas de soleil ici. Ça fait vraiment dur. À 10h48, un gros qui sort de l'eau à côté du premier et ressort plus haut à 11h24. Tu vas tomber sur le cul. Alors, assis-toi. Oui. Absolument. I did too in Ontario, Drumbo. Crawface, yes, I did too. Drumbo? Where the heck is that? Drumbo? Is that a real place? A3 anomalies, facial recognition. The masks don't matter. Everybody is in lockdown and using Skype or whatever for many hours without masks. Yeah, that's exactly what you said. Either way, we're always visible. Whether we go off onto our websites and Facebook and stuff, so they do need places for us to gather online. It is totally smart. The internet was solely created for the CIA, is what I believed. It's a social experiment that's been going on for years, like they did in the past, in the 30s and 1900s, at the end of the 1800s, the Bilderberg groups and stuff like that, all the associations, it's all coming up now. Everyone's starting to know about exactly what's going on. Heard about the New World Order. I don't even know if I had any hair on my... that was way back, okay? That I heard about the New World Order. And we saw the Bush father that said, and we will succeed. When we heard him say his message. And then the son, we will succeed. But the son was a bit dumber, Bush, right? He was more like a... what, we're gonna... I miss Bush. Just for the stupidity things they used to do. So now, again, we're seeing the other corrupt presidents appearing together. Obama, Clinton, Bush, and they're all together to take over and help. What's going on? Does that make any sense? The president doesn't even talk about them. They're not talking about the president. Why did CNN not post the president's 48-minute speech? Don't you ever trust a news media, no matter what the name, if they're hiding information. Spread the word. It's only a matter of time. They don't have that long. Internet is also to preempt AI. 100% agreed. I love hearing that. Yes, Crawl Face, it's exactly that. They're looking at us also, the reactions of what we're doing online. If ever they have to talk to us real fast, it'll be on the internet. The internet, think of it. It's a voice. They don't have to send letters to you anymore. When there's a mass vaccination that has to occur, you will get quite simply an email saying you have to go to your closest hospital at this time to get a day and a date where you go and get a vaccination or something. It is definitely the control. The AI, it could have been such a good thing, but I don't think they're going to be using it for good. AI was created for control. It's like internet is also preempt AI. Absolutely, agree with that, 100%. Thomas, je t'en redonne des nouvelles. Sweet Peace. Hey, salut. Merci, Sweet Peace. Je suis désolé. Mélanie, je t'ai pas vu. But anyways, thanks a lot, everyone. Christopher Rollins is in the house. Sab the Seeker. Brucey. Thanks, Sab. Sab is the one that sent me that beautiful message. Get a bunch of nice stuff from you people. I love you guys. Thanks a lot. Sab, go right ahead, brother. Spam away. Okay, that's enough. If you don't see that, you ain't seen me. If I didn't see that, it would be like deliberate. That's what you guys got to do. Oi, oi, Brucey baby. Oi, mate. Totally off there. Top of the morning to you. Sweet Peace, cheers. Sab the Seeker. The spam worked. Thank you for spamming me, brother. You guys got to spam me if you want me to answer you, that's for sure. Confirmed, Sab exists. So now we know that Sab is real. We're able to see him. Radio was used for telecommunications in the trenches, yes, of foreign lands, so they could still talk, absolutely. The Morse code. There was even a trick that they did. They sent lying Morse codes, the Americans, through the war, during the wartime, so that the Germans were not, the Reich were not able to find out exactly where they were. What's weird is Bush Sr. made statement on September 11th. Thank you very much for sharing that. That statement was made on September 11th. I confirm that to you in 1990. Isn't that disgusting? Crazy. Do you know that John Lennon sang his song of peace on September 11th too? Maybe they knew something, right? Obviously they did. LT Gold 007. No V's, period. Agreed. My kids aren't getting them. And I know for a fact that our whole family are not taking them. Parents all the way down to the kids. No, thank you. They just want to make us die faster anyways. Television made for propaganda. Let the enemy see how the country is. Yes. How strong the army is. Yes. Join the Navy. Sam, right? We want you to join the Navy. It's all deliberate. It's, how can I say? It's mind control. Everything has to do with mind control, MK Ultra. And the way they're doing it, from subliminal messages, from, if they want your kids to buy something, the government knows very well that your kids will want whatever is in a frickin' box if there's a Batman on it. It's how they're using. That's the weapon against us. People are saying, well, Trace, they're not doing anything. I mean, we're not seeing anyone. They're not attacking. They're attacking us indirectly. They're attacking our television sets. They're attacking the news media. So it's an info war is exactly what's going on. An info war. All right, I got to get off. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I got an hour-long video out for you to watch, Bruce. Check it out. I will, man. Some very interesting stuff in there. I'd suggest skipping 3/4 through. Well, I have Sab the Seeker, and I have also Craig 1971 that I want to go see his UFO video. That you all have to do that for me. Please, everyone that's here, go see Craig 1971's video and give him some support. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what everyone says. Tell him Bruce sent you. No, don't do that. Just go give him some support. Don't tell him that. Well, you can if you want. Sab. Thanks, man. Because I have 3 channels I have to go see after this. So I will. And that's where I'm going right now, my friends. And I'll talk to you all really, really soon. I love you guys and gals. And thanks for the support. Korg Songs, Alain. Salut, bonjour de la Normandie. Merci beaucoup. Korg, très apprécié. À un moment, il y a un truc qui sort de l'eau qui va se réfugier dans une maison. Boy, j'espère que non, Chris. Quelque chose de fou, hein? They're doing it with weed. They used weed to deliver their chemicals last our blood-brain barrier. Well, now they're talking, right? At least if they want to get to us, Christ. Rituals. Yes, man. Yeah, rituals. Oh, I like that. It's true. Hey, merci encore, les amis. Hein? Merci à tout le monde. Thanks again, everyone, for stopping by. My kids got what I gave them and knew better than to throw a fit about the word no. I think more of that is needed. Right on, sister. MK Ultra never stopped and is going strong. Yes, confirmed. Strong, and the new GMO weed is helping them reach the ones who are awake or safe from using weed. Yeah, we got to be careful with that. Hello, Mr. Pugboy. How's it going, bro? Nice to see you, man. Pugboy, thanks for everything, bro. Everything, my friend. A lot of you people are having hard times in jobs. A lot of you people have been furloughed, have been cut down salaries, that are seeing people leaving your companies and stuff like that. I've been getting messages, a few messages this week from some people that told me, Bruce, I might have to pull out and stuff for the contributions. Don't be ridiculous. Times are hard. When we don't have money, we don't give it to others. And that's understandable. You guys are here. Stuntman Mike. Yes. Wünschte ich dir. Thank you, Stuntman Mike. Welcome. With a name like Swartz, you'd think I understand German, eh? I do. Mercy Bruce, big hugs. Bendiciones. Thank you very much, Diegs. Appreciate that, man. It all starts at home. Oh, yes. Yeah, time out when I was a kid, I was waiting on my butt to quit hurting. Does it still hurt, man? Does anyone here need medical equipment? Ooh. You have some nice stuff for sale, Gray Hippie? You're scaring me. I'm kidding. Grow your own. Okay, I thought you said grow your own friends. Wouldn't that be cool, being able to grow friends? Now, Bruce is coughing. He's been talking enough. I gotta go. An endless circle of manufactured violence. Yes. Where world leaders kill more than any so-called terror ever will. Absolutely. And all in hiding. It's all done in a peaceful way and made to look normal. You're absolutely right. I didn't have live chat, only top chat. Hugs and blessings to anyone I missed. Oh, thank you. Maybe that was my problem. Tamar, à la prochaine, mon frère. Sab, can't thank you enough. Stay safe to you too, brother. Peace. My family here too. Thanks for coming by. Like, share, and subscribe. See you soon. Check out Sab the Seeker's channel too, you guys. Another big contributor to the channel. And I can't thank you guys enough. Craig1971 and everyone for the generous contributions to the channel. I can't thank you all enough. I'll talk to you all very soon. I promise you, for each and every one of you that I missed, I'm sure there's a few. It happens. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see the comments. So we got to do like Sab the Seeker. Spam me. Rate 4 or 5 comments. And Bruce, wake up. I'm talking to you. Check out my freaking message, man. And I will do so. So I'll talk to you all really, really soon. Thanks for the ongoing support. And Darla, sorry for screaming in your ears. And I'll talk to you all soon, gang. Bye-bye. See you later. Be watching the videos. Next video is the moon footage where while they are on the moon, I'm going to go film Sinus Iridum. We'll try to get in really close to look for some flash.